Listen up, you Muppets! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're not cooking up some sad, soggy excuses for meals. We're on a mission, a bloody delicious mission, to fuel those amazing bodies going through the first trimester. That's right, we're talking about food so good it'll make you forget all about the morning sickness and cravings for pickled onions and ice cream. Get your aprons on, because we're about to dive into the top 5 healthy recipes that'll have you and your little bun in the oven absolutely thriving. All right, you donkey, let's start this off right, with a breakfast that's not going to send you running for the bathroom. We're talking about avocado toast with a perfectly poached egg. First, find yourself a decent loaf of bread. None of that plastic-wrapped, tasteless rubbish. Toast it, but for God's sake, don't burn it. Next, grab an avocado, make sure it's ripe, and give it a good mash. Now spread that green goodness generously on your toast. And finally, the star of the show, the poached egg. Get a pot of water simmering, a splash of vinegar, and create a gentle whirlpool. Crack your egg directly into the center, and don't you dare overcook it. We want that yolk runny and golden, ready to mingle with the avocado. A sprinkle of salt and pepper, and you've got yourself a breakfast fit for a queen, or at least a very hungry mum-to-be. Mid-morning cravings hitting you like a ton of bricks? Don't reach for those biscuits, you numpties. We've got a snack that's quick, easy, and won't leave you feeling guilty. Greek yogurt, and I'm not talking about that sugary flavored rubbish. We want the real deal, thick, creamy, and packed with protein. Now, grab yourself a handful of berries. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, whatever tickles your fancy. Make sure they're fresh, plump, and bursting with flavor. Chuck them on top of your yogurt, and for a touch of sweetness, drizzle over a bit of honey. But don't go overboard. You don't want to end up in a sugar coma. There you have it, a snack that's as delicious as it is good for you. Lunchtime, and you're probably feeling like you could eat a horse. Well, hold your horses. We've got a salad that's going to satisfy those hunger pangs without weighing you down. First up, quinoa. Rinse it thoroughly, otherwise you'll end up with a bitter mess. Cook it according to the packet instructions, then fluff it up with a fork. Now for the protein chicken. We're going to grill it because frankly, grilled chicken is the best chicken. Season it generously with salt, pepper, maybe a bit of paprika if you're feeling adventurous. Get those grill marks nice and crisp. You want to hear that sizzle. While the chicken is resting, chop up some veggies. Cucumber, tomatoes, peppers, onions, whatever you fancy. Toss everything together with a simple vinaigrette and boom! You've got yourself a salad that's packed with flavor, protein, and all the good stuff your body needs. Afternoon slump got you feeling like a deflated souffle? Don't reach for those crisps, you Muppets! We're going for a snack that's healthy, delicious, and won't leave you feeling like you need a nap. Hummus. And no, I don't mean that bland, tasteless stuff you find in the supermarket. Make your own. It's dead simple. Chickpeas, tahini, lemon juice, garlic, olive oil, and a pinch of salt. Blitz it all together in a food processor, and you've got yourself a dip that's creamy, flavorful, and packed with goodness. Now for the dipping veggie sticks. Carrots, celery, cucumber, peppers, whatever you've got in the fridge. Cut them into sticks, arrange them nicely on a plate, and get dipping. Dinner time, the final push, and we're finishing strong with a dish that's both impressive and incredibly easy to make. Salmon, but not just any salmon. We want the good stuff, wild-caught, skin-on, and bursting with flavor. Drizzle it with a bit of olive oil, season it generously with salt and pepper, and maybe a squeeze of lemon juice for good measure. Now, for the vegetables. We're going to steam them because we want to keep all those nutrients locked in. Broccoli, asparagus, green beans, whatever you fancy. Just make sure they're fresh and vibrant. Pop the salmon and vegetables in the oven and let them do their thing. The salmon should be cooked through but still moist, and the vegetables should be tender but still have a bit of bite. Serve it all up on a plate, and you've got yourself a dinner that's fit for a Michelin-starred mum-to-be. Well, there you have it, you bunch of hungry hippos. 5 recipes that are guaranteed to make your first trimester a whole lot tastier. Remember, eating healthy doesn't have to be boring. In fact, it should be bloody delicious. Now get out of my kitchen and go make some magic.